You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
All right. Time for another day of some Saturday afternoon baseball for the SSBL. Got some 4 pretty important matches today, so should be lots of drama as we get to our first game here tonight. The Bombers taking on the Astros. Bombers fighting for a playoff. Do you need the lineup? No, Whitney sent it to me, so I should be good on that front. Let me see. Bombers lineup is set. And then Astros, let's see. So Faulkner center field, Prince and right, center cut, batting second or third, Barnes Swabble at first, Undermeyer batting fifth, Best in left field at 6, Dakota batting 7th, Barry hitting 8th, and then McClary at 3rd. Alright, so just to go through one more time, we have Faulkner center field, Prince and right, Center cut at second, Barnswobble at first, Undermeyer DH, Best in left field, Dakota at short, Barry at catcher, and McClary at third. All right. Looks like we are good to go. I believe this is important for both teams here. We have the let me see standings here. So Astros at 13 and 16, about looks like 1.5 games out of the division, so they're still hanging in there, but they pretty much need to win out from here on out to at least maintain a 500 record. Bombers also similar situation, 14 and 15, half a game back here, as they are also in a must-win situation. And that's gonna be popped up to center cut for the first out of the inning. Sets up Marco Cervantes. Got also some interesting matchups here today, as we have both the Bombers and the Diamond Jacks having double headers today. And it hits high, but is kind of dropping to the wall, bounces off, as that's going to be a 1-out double for the Bombers, their first hit of the day. Sets up Liliana Neal, hitting .296 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Locked in at the plate as he swings and a miss for the first strike. Swings the screwball, even count, 2-2. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Catches her swinging on the screwball with Francis Hebert up to bat. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. As that's going to go right to Dakota for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Faulkner leading off. And that's going to be a walk to lead things off. Runner goes for the steal, and to be safe. Runner goes for a steal again, and that's going to be caught at third. Sets up Rhett center cut. Yeah, not sure why Kane is in. As that's hit high to the wall, it's gone. 2-run shot from the center field. 425 sets up center cut for his 3rd home run of the half. And Kane is already rattled. Sets up Madeline Undermeyer. And that's going to be a double play to end the inning. So Astros strike first, make it a 2-0 game. Grounder right to center cut for the first out of the inning. And gets him there for the second out of the inning. That's popped up into right field. Looks like it's going to be caught by Prince for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second, 6-7-8 up. And that's going to bring in Dustin Hope for the Bombers. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. That's a Boston, Dakota. And that's ripped into right field. That's going to be caught by McMahon for the second out of the inning. And that will be grounded right to Marsh for the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 innings. We go to the top of the third. Still a 2-0 game. McMahon, the rookie for the Bombers, not having a great half, but she does get the inning started with a leadoff single. That's up Chill Radical, 235 at the plate. Oh, 2 count. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Fowler Marsh up to bat, 0 for 1 tonight.
Nope, that's high.
Grounder right to Faulkner. The runners on first and second sets up Marco Cervantes. Locked in at the plate as he's gonna pop this up for strike one. 0-2 count. Pops it into left field. Left fielder can't get to it in time. Throw it to third is in time for the second out. Runner just was caught sleeping. And so the Astros still getting out. And that could be huge here. Doesn't matter though, it's just high, it's far, and it's gone. Bombers 3-run shot, make it a 3-2 game, 4:57 into center field. Neal's third home run of the half. And in one swing of the bat, the Bombers make up for that little blunder with to retake the lead here. Most is tense. Gardner? I don't think so. Who was the pitcher at? Let me see. It was. I'd have to take a look at the rotation. It was Kane. Kane was in the starter slot. GR Prince up to bat. Oh. Well, let's just pause here then, because so Kane is number one. Went versus Cyclones. Because how will we even redo the only way for a redo would be a no mojo, right? Yeah, we can't just restart the game. The only way would be stay the exhibition mode, no mojo, and then have the proper starter. On the other hand, we're also already in the bottom of the third. Yeah, like overriding the save file, but that can kind of get messy. Cause I don't know if Steam saves the previous backup. Or yep, write it out. And you know what? At the end of the day, the Bombers do lead, even if it's the third.
No, no. This way.
As it's hit high, it's far, and caught by Cervantes for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fourth, 5, 6, 7 up to bat. Yeah, long relievers hurt, so bullpen is going to have to work their ass off, but we've seen stranger things happen in this game, so who knows, maybe they're able to hold on here. At the end of the day, ball don't lie, as Denita Lewis is up to bat. Mostest tense on the mound. No outs, runner on first. Ooh, swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Ooh, low pitch, 2-2 count. Rips it right past the second baseman, so runner on first and second. And that's going to set up Gustavo Klein. So the Astros starter comes out. So for all intents and purposes, both teams are now going to their bullpen. Gustavo Klein, the rally starter, going to pop this up into left field for the first out of the inning. And that sets up Tatum McMahon 1 for 1 tonight with a single, looking to give her team another boost here. Ooh, that's a nasty slider. 1-1 count. Inside pitch 1-2. Grounder right to Dakota. Catches it, so no double play on the ball. Chili Radical up to bat. 0 for 1 tonight. Ooh, changeup on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 5, 6, 7 due up. And there's a grounder right past the infield. As that's going to be an 0-1 count. Two, 2. And that's going to be popped up and caught by Hebert. Just curves just into foul territory for the first out of the inning. Grounder right to Hope, and that's going to end the inning. A nice throw from Marsh. As we go to the top of the fifth, still a 3-2 game. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Going to right to center cut for the second out of the inning. Sets up Liliana Neal. 1 for 2 tonight with the 3-run shot that gave the Bombers the lead. Gustavo Klein got it done with his rally stopper as he's gonna rip this one right to Faulkner for the third out of the inning. So 1, 2, 3 innings, we go to the bottom of the fifth. 8, 9, 1 due up. Grounder right to Marsh, throws to first for the first out of the inning. Sets up Brett McClary, 1 for 1 with the single. Grounder right to Lewis, throws to first and gets the catch for the second out of the inning. Rips this one past the infield for a 2-out single for the Astros. And sets up the first pitch Slayer, J.R. Prince, and that's going to be it. Dustin Hope pitches a couple innings of clean baseball here for the Bombers, as first pitch is going to go right into the dirt, giving the Astros a runner in scoring position now. 2-1 count. Grouse is going to, that's going to drop into the infield or outfield as the tying run is going to score, make it a 3-3 game with 2 outs here. Runner on first. One count. 1-2. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. 4, 5, 6 up for the Bombers. Puts in Alani push-ups. So Astros going to their second reliever as well here. One, 2 count. And gets him looking for the first out of the inning. Carter Lopez up to bat. Grounder right to first for the second out of the inning. That was spiked into the dirt for a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Another high miss there for strike 3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still a 3-3 game. Bale Barnswoggle leading off.
That's inside. No, inside.
Full count. And that's going to be a walk. Sets up Madeline Undermeyer 1 for 2 with a single.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Atlas Best up to bat. Low slider, 2-0 count. Swing and a miss on the 2-seamer, 2-1 count. Pitch goes out, 3-1 now. Grounder right to Marsh, throws to second, throw to first, not in time. 2 outs for Boston Dakota. And that's gonna be a first pitch swing right down the middle. Runner in scoring position, potential to break the tie here for the RBI hero Latoya Berry. 99 power, looks like about 60-ish contact, 60 maybe 65. 3-1 count. Swing and a miss high, full count. Swing and a miss. Crucial strikeout for the Bombers as we go to the top of the 7th. Still a 3-3 game. Bottom of the order due up 7, 8, 9. Ooh, nice 80-mile curveball for the first out of the inning. Push-ups locked in on the mound as she gets already into an 0-2 count. Grounder right to center cut for the second out of the inning. And that's a missile right into the outfield for a 2-out single. Sets up Fowler Marsh 1 for 3 tonight with a single. And that's gonna go right past the second baseman, so tie-breaking run on second here for the Bombers. Bring it back to the top here with Marco Cervantes locked in at the plate. Oh, first pitch swing right to push-ups for the third out of the inning. Platoon runners on, nobody scores as we go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-1-2. And that's going to bring in the long reliever, injured, but does have some stamina here, so decent accuracy, so if he can maybe get locked in, as that's going to go past the shortstop for a leadoff single. Grounder right to third, and that could not be a double play. Not enough arm strength there, but that will get a much needed out. Strike one. Looks at the runner at first. Nobody steals. Grounder. Lewis with a dive as he's gonna make the smart baseball play and get the second out. Sets up Brett, center cut, runner in scoring position here. As that's popped up, but it's not gonna go far. And will be caught by Cervantes for the third out of the inning. Nobody scores as we go to the eighth. Heart of the order here, 3-4-5 up for the Bombers. Push-ups at 26 pitches and counting now. If Bombers can run up her pitch count this inning, that will be a huge step for them. Next up, Francis Hebert. Infield guarding the lines here as he hits his high. It's going back and it's gone. Hebert breaks a tie. Solo shot, 419 into center left for his second home run in the half as the Bombers take the lead. Carter Lopez up to bat, 1 for 3 tonight. Grounder right to Dakota for the second out of the inning. Sets up Danita Lewis, 1 for 3 tonight with a single, and that'll be it for push-ups as Bruno Shepherds will take over the mound, but he also doesn't have a lot of stamina. Swing and a miss, 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the eighth. Bombers hanging on to a 1-run lead here, but the Astros have a chance to respond with their own heart coming up here. And that's hit high, it's far, and it's gone. Astros tie the game with a solo shot of their own, this time into center field, 465 for Barnswabble's third home run of the half. All tied up now in the bottom of the eighth. Both teams clinging on to help their playoff odds here, so that's gonna be the first out of the inning. 1-1 count. Grounder right to Marsh, throws to first for the second out of the inning. Low curveball, 1-0 count. Ooh, nice changeup on the outside corner for 1-1. Even if it must be still pretty like passable stats, as that's going to be a swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the ninth, and it's going to be the bottom of the order here up for the Bombers, 7, 8, and 9. I was wondering why Bruno Shepard was brought in here. He's playing juiced, but he is on low stamina, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. That's going to be hit with some pop, but it's going to go right to Faulkner for the second out of the inning. Sets up Chill Radical, and that's actually going to bring in the closer for the Astros, Ezekiel McConnell. So another reliever comes in here for the Astros. as they look to keep themselves in one swing territory. Grounder right past the shortstop for a 2-out single. Tie-breaking run on first here as we go back to the top of the order for Fowler Marsh. Another grounder past the pitcher here. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. This will set up Marco Cervantes. 1 for 4 tonight. Can he do it for his team here? Hits it with some pop, but it looks like that's just going to go foul. 0-1 count. And swings at it again, but it looks like this will be caught by Best for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runners on, but nobody scores as we go to the bottom of the 9th. 1 swing territory for the 8-9-1 of this order, as Brew Knockmore is going to take over to pinch hit. Ooh, slider. 0-1 count. Pops it up to first. It'll be caught by Lewis for the 1st out of the inning. That's a Brett McClary. Oh, 2 count. Swing and a miss. No swing, but it was a bad call there, as that's going to be strike 3. Ooh, nice curveball. Catches him check swinging. Foul ball, 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, and we have free baseball as we go to the top of the 10th, heart of the order for the Bombers. And to kick things off, it'll be Liliana Neal. She hit the 3-run shot for the Bombers earlier. McConnell is already losing steam as he's a closer, so that's going to be popped up into right field for the 1st out of the inning. Sets up Francis Hebert, 1 for 4 tonight. Hit the solo shot in the 8th. Hits this one missile. Center fielder is able to catch it for the 2nd out of the inning. Carter Lopez up to bat, hitting 118 this half. And he's going to hit a right center cut for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down as we go to the bottom of the 10th. 2-3-4 up for the Astros. Fisher locked in on the mound. That's going to be a missile right to Radical for the winning run on first. That sets up Rhett center cut. Quick 0-2 count. And check swing for the 1st out of the inning. The locked in Barnswoggle. She hit the home run to tie it up in the 8th. Can she muster up some magic here? And she cannot, as that's going to be an inning-ending double play as we go to the top of the 11th. Bombers get another shot here. 6, 7, 8 up to bat. And now the Astros will bring in their own long reliever here, Alina Anubis. I feel like she might have been a better choice to bring in a little earlier, but she's coming in now as the K collector activates. Grounder right to McClary, as that's going to be the 1st out of the inning. Sets up Nettle Duncan as Corbin Guzman will take the at bat. Grounder, oh, center cut with the grab to make it 2 outs. Tatum McMahon up to bat First pitch swings, going to go into left field for the third out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 11th, 5, 6, 7 up for the Astros. Density Eel Soup going to take over at second. Oh, dive just misses. So winning run on first here, nobody out for the Astros. And that's it high. It's to the wall. Runners heading for third. Center fielders taking a long time to get to it. Runners heading home. And the Astros will win here in extras. Final score 5-4. And that's going to be our first match of the day here. Because that's going to be a 5-4 victory. Astros brought out all of their relievers here for the victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relievers used by the Astros. There's a team effort there, as the winners are Barnswabble, Neal, and Center Cut. I just want to see what happened with I just need to see the no. So I just want to see the bench. That's all I want to. The only thing I see is Kane is tense. Does it show their stamina? I had no clue why I brought in the starter there, Kane. As we go to our second game of the night here, it's gonna be the Diamond Jacks taking on the High Rollers. Diamond Jacks, I think we are good to go. Let me just make... Now I just want to check starters. Just to make sure nothing crazy is happening, because... Guzman, that will be the next up. And that will be... Valenzuela. Valenzuela's up, and I think
Squelch soda. All requested
think
music
that
for this
should
hour will be requested by yours truly.
be good to
I've
go.
gone mad with power. Enjoy the new world order of me.
Right. As that's going to be caught by Merritt for the first out of the inning. As we go to game 2 of the day. That's going to be right to Merritt for the second out of the inning. As that's hit high, it's far, and the Diamond Jacks strike first here to make it a 1-0 game. Over the walls, that's going to be a 466 for his 8th home run of the half. Swing and a miss for the 3rd out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 1st. 1, 2, 3 up to bat. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Sets up Bruno Davidson. Foul ball, 2-2 count. Del Real throws the first for the second out of the inning. As that's going to go into left field, bounces off the wall, and that's going to be a 2-out double for the High Rollers. That's up Miles Hickman. 99, no, that's gonna be 125 power. So any decent contact on this ball and could be out of the park. Missile right to Bugsby, makes the clap, and that's gonna be for the 3rd out of the inning. So Diamond Jacks hold on as we go to the top of the 2nd. 1-1 count. Pop up into right field for the first out of the inning. Sets up Luther Bugby. Grounder right to Hickman for the infield single. And that's going to be a double play to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 2nd. 5, 6, 7 up to bat. And that's gonna go past the second baseman, rolling all the way to the wall. Center fielder can't make the grab, as that's gonna be a leadoff triple for the High Rollers. Juliet Ward up to bat.
Hello.
2-0 count.
Strike.
2-1. Pops it up into right field. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Sets up Judd Longstop. And that's going to go to the wall, as that's going to be a 1-1 game. The High Rollers tie things up and now have a runner in scoring position, setting up Joe Espinoza. Another feared RBI hero in this lineup. Grounder right to Bugby, and that'll be thrown to first for the second out of the inning. Sets up Brickley Valenzuela, the catcher. Checks right down the line. 0-2 count. Grounder right to first, throws to the pitcher, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So High Rollers strike back, and we have a tie game again as we go to the top of the third. Pops it up into left for Longstop's first out of the inning. Grounder right past the pitcher here. Sets up Aurora Sexton, 0 for 1. Runner goes for the steal, and that's going to be, whoa. Caught by a mile and then some, so bad that she started to turn around. But that's going to be a 2-out single.
That's outside. There's strike.
Pops up to Longstop for the third out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the third, 1-2-3 up to bat. Popped up to Tang for the first out of the inning. Sets up Bruno Davidson. That's a missile, and the High Rollers take the lead. Solo shot into left center for his, don't know how many home runs yet, but that's 457, 6th home run of the half. Knocked the seam off of that one, as Villarreal is already tense. And that one's going back, but it just misses the foul pole for a 0-2 count. Hits it with some oomph. Let's go right to platoon for the second out of the inning.
Inside ball.
2-1 count. And that's going to be caught looking for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fourth, 3-4-5 up next.
Outside.
Grounder right to Ward for the first out of the inning. Sets up Dragoon Chuffchester. Pop up to first for the second out of the inning. That's up Wednesday Hiker. Grounder right past the infield, as that's going to be a 2-out single. Tying run on first here with 2 outs. And that will be the 3rd out of the innings. We go now to the bottom of the 4th. 5, 6, 7 up for the High Rollers. And that's hit high. Is it far? And it is gone. Solo shot into left field makes it a 3-1 game, and look at that arc. Merritt's 4th home run of the half and his 13th RBI. Grounder right to Sexton for the 1st out of the inning. Grounder right to Sexton for the 2nd out of the inning. That's up Joe Espinoza. Grounder right to Platoon for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. High Rollers get another solo shot and make it a 3-1 game. 7, 8, 9 up next. Grounder to 2nd for the 1st out of the inning, and I will be right back. So we come back to the High Rollers having a runner on first. Nobody out. Swing, and they miss for the 1st out of the inning. Next up, Bruno Davidson. Ooh, a nice inside pitch for strike 1. Grounder right to Tang, goes around the horn for a double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. It's going to be the top of the order for the Diamond Jacks. Pops up into right field in front of Davidson for the 1st out of the inning. Sets up Abel Tang. Tying run at the plate. That's going to be a grounder past the catcher as the runner gets into scoring position. Nobody out. That's going to be popped up into left for the first out of the inning. That's up Tim Ruiz, 1 for 2 tonight with the solo shot. Grounder right to Hickman for the second out of the inning. Runner advances to third. As that's going high at the wall, and we have a brand new game here in the top of the sixth. 2-run shot makes it a 3-3 game. 4-11 for Chuff Chester's second home run of the half. Big home run for his team here with a clean slate now. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the sixth. 3-4-5 up to bat. One count. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Sets up Miles Hickman. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So we go back to Charlie Merritt. Oh, swing and a miss right down the middle. Ooh, nice changeup on the inside corner, makes it a 1-2 count. Pops up to second for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. 6, 7, 8 up for the Diamond Jacks. Check swing, 2-2 count. Full count. And that's going to be a walk here. It's going to be Milani Platoon up to bat, 0 for 2. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. So we go to the nope, not bottom of the eighth. What am I talking about here? Number 8 hitter. This is low, 1-1 count. Right, 0-2 count. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the seventh. 6, 7, 8 up to bat. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That's up Judd Longstop.
And a strike.
And that'll set up Paxton Oleo.
Nope, high.
Ooh, Ruiz with the slide in the outfield to make it 2 outs here. Big defensive stop from the Diamond Jacks.
No, inside ball.
Alright, so we go to Elliot Duncan, the long reliever, taking over as we are in the top of the 8th.
Ball outside.
That's a missile into left field, and it's gone. Diamond Jacks take the lead here late, as that's a 392 for Tang's 3rd home run of the half. A crucial home run here for the Jacks. Diamond Jacks at that.
That's a strike.
Maloney throws to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Sets up Dragoon Chuffchester 1 for 3 with a 2-run, 2 RBI.
No, outside.
That's gonna be a fair ball right past the first baseman. That'll be 1 for 3 with the single.
Ball, that's inside. That's high. And a strike. No, outside.
Ball 3, 3-1 count. Grounder right to Tygo for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1, 2, 3 up to bat. And that's set up Louis Vo taking over in left field.
That's a strike.
Grounder right to Sexton for the 1st out of the inning.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 count.
Strike 3.
That'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Sets up Tina Tygo 1 for 3 with double.
No, outside.
Pops this up, and the grab by Ruiz for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 9th. Diamond Jacks holding on to a 4-3 lead here, as Briggs Parsons will take over in the top. So pop up to short for the 1st out of the inning. Milani Platoon up to bat. 0-2 count. And gets caught looking for the second out of the inning. Jesus Chase up to bat. Ooh, 101 fastball. And doesn't matter though, as he rips this all the way to the wall, as that's going to be a somewhat long single. That's a Barney Corvette, 1 for 3 tonight with the single. Parsons throwing a 104-mile fastball. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth here. High Rollers need one to keep the game alive, and they got their man here, Miles Hickman. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Sets up Charlie Merritt, 2 for 3 tonight with a home run and triple. So he has the two hardest parts of the cycle. And he is on fire at the plate here. But Sexton makes a dive and it'll be thrown to first for the second out of the inning. Infield guarding the lines here, with Nala Maloney taking her first at bat of this half. Swing and they miss. Diamond Jacks take one here as they get a much needed win. Final score 4-3. Both teams, not really a lot of scoring. Pretty much all early. High Rollers had to go in early but just couldn't muster any offense after the fourth. And Diamond Jacks just got some nice hits late to seal the victory. Winning pitchers, Oleo going 2 2/3, not giving up a single hit or walk in that time. And Duncan will be handed the loss for the High Rollers. It'll be Merritt, Chuff, Chester, and Guzman, your players of the game. Alright, next game of the day is going to be the Lumberjacks taking on the Retrievers. Am I doing any changes here? Gordon's good, Colombo. Right pitcher. I think we can keep it like this. I think the Retrievers line up. Let's just check the stamina. 0-0-0. All right. And I don't think there's anything for the Retrievers. Yep. Nothing there I see for the Retrievers. So we will go to our third game of the night. Let's just double check. Yep. 0-0-0. All right.
I forgot what I was talking about. Huh, music!
Alright, guy, division matchup here. Lumberjacks taking on the Retrievers. I believe both teams have secured their spots. Lumberjacks definitely. Retrievers, I think, just about. Yep, retrievers have also clinched here. So if anything, this is important for division lead purposes. As that's going to be a bad throw from the third baseman, as that's going to allow Adele Gordon to make it all the way to third on the error. And oh my god, back-to-back bad throws sets up Kareem Colombo. Nobody out, runner on third. Grounder right to Gilmore, and the Lumberjacks will take an early 1-0 lead. And that's gonna go up the middle for a 1-out single. Sets up Rodney Wentz, hitting .405, 5 home runs and 8 RBIs. Catcher drops the ball, and that's going to allow the runner to get into scoring position and will activate RBI hero for Rodney Wentz. Check swings low, full count. Pops it up into right field for the second out of the inning. Sets up Dane Foundwood, locked in at the plate here. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So Lumberjacks score 1 off the error as we go to the bottom of the first. 1-2-3 up for the Retrievers. First pitch swing right to Colombo for the first out of the inning. That will set up Gassi Correa, hitting .362, 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. Checks the runner on first, safe. Another grounder, 0-2 count. Runner goes for the steal. The catcher throw, not in time. Runner in scoring position. This could be a 2-2 count. Check swings, full count now. Grounder right to, not grounder, but hits right to Wyatt for the second out of the inning. Parmigiano picks it up for the third out of the inning, so we go to the top of the second. 6, 7, 8 up for the Lumberjacks. And that's just gonna go right through the infield, threads the needle for a leadoff single. Pops up into foul territory for the second strike. And that's gonna go past the infield for another single here. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Buck Hinton up to bat, hitting .182 this half. No home runs, no RBIs. Has not been a positive factor here for his team. Swing and a miss. Another whiff here, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. Sets up Debonair Parmigiano. Check swings high, 1-1 count. Swings the high curveball, 1-2.
No, low. Ball. Ball, that's outside.
Ooh, just misses the zone there, full count. And that's gonna load the bases as we go to the top of the order here. Adele Gordon 0 for 1, but she did score a run off the error. Oh, and that's gonna be a grounder, and that's going to end the innings. So a poor sequence of events leaves all runners stranded for the Lumberjacks as we go to the bottom of the second, still 1-0. That'll be a single right up the middle for a leadoff runner for the Retrievers. Nobody out. Runner goes for the steal, and they will not be in time for out number 1. The Retrievers tried to steal, but it didn't work that time as Grant Gilmore will come up to bat.
Ball outside.
Grounder right to Wyatt for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the third, 2-3-4 up to bat. Colombo first pitch swing just past the left fielder as he's going to run for second for a leadoff double. That will set up Grin Wyatt, the RBI hero, 1 for 1 already tonight with a single. Spikes a pitch into the ground, 1-1 count. Ooh, throws inside, 2-2. And the runner's gonna stay at second, but it's a full count now. Swing, and a miss. Swings on the outside pitch. Rodney Wentz up to bat. And he's gonna hit this one into right field. Stone with the dive to keep the runner at second. Maybe could have made it from second, but was caught running to third. But Foundwood hits into left field, won't give any chance. That's gone. Oh, just over the wall, and the Lumberjacks take a 3-0 lead. 373 into left for his 5th home run of the half. And the comebacker is picked up by the pitcher for the 3rd out of the inning. So Lumberjacks get a 2-run shot as we go to the bottom 3rd, 8-9-1 up for the Retrievers. Parmigiano misses a throw. What is everyone doing there at shortstop? There must be something going on, as that's another bad throw from that side of the field. This time it's on the Lumberjacks. Pitcher will field it for the first out of the inning. Foul set up, Screw Brazone.
That's low. Ball, that's outside.
Even count, 2-2. And gets called looking inside for the 2nd out of the inning. Digit Fleshman up to bat, 1 for 1 tonight with the single. Grounder right to Wyatt, throws to first for the third out of the inning. So retrievers don't get any from the error as we go to the top of the fourth here. Bottom up here for the Lumberjacks. First pitch swing from Beard, as that will give the Lumberjacks a leadoff runner. Distractor on first, putting Schneider at a pretty low accuracy here. Swing and a miss. Pops it up into foul territory, 2-2 count. And Hinton's struggles at the plate will continue as Albie Gilmore for the first out of the inning. Foul ball, 0-1 count. Catcher drops the ball again, as that's going to be another stolen base. Dudley not able to catch anything behind the plate today, as that's just going to miss the base there. Grounder right to Gilmore for the second out of the inning. Sets up Adele Gordon, 0 for 2 tonight. Hit into the double play earlier as she swings at a low strike. Swing and a miss. So the Lumberjacks unable to score as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Still a 3-0 game. Grounder right to Wyatt for the first out of the inning. That'll set up Doyle Cantu. And the pitcher unable to pick it up, throws to first, not in time. Mojo down. As the runner will be on first, 1 out. Grounder right to Richards. Parmigiano throws to first in time for the double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. 2-3-4 up for the Lumberjacks. Rusty Diligence up to pitch. Two-0 count. And that's going to be hit high. It's far and it's gone. Colombo hits it into center right for a 4-11 solo shot, his 4th home run of the half. Graydon Wyatt up 1 for 2 tonight with a single. 3-0 count. 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. So runner on first, nobody out for Ronnie Wentz. And that's hit high, and it's gone. 2-run shot off the foul pole gives the Lumberjacks a 6-0 lead here. Wentz's 6th home run of the half. Pops up to McForsham for the first out of the inning. Check swings, 1-1 count. Grounder right to Gilmore for the second out of the inning. Elmore Beard comes up to bat again this inning. Did she bat again this inning, or was it last inning? Don't know, as she will ground out right to Mac for the third out of the inning. So the Lumberjacks get a solo and 2-run shot to make it a 6-0 game. Buddy Stone up to bat. That'll be the first out of the inning, caught by Richards. And that's gonna go past the infield, rolls all the way to the wall, picked up by Gordon, and the Retrievers will have a runner in scoring position here as they look to mount a 6-run comeback in the bottom of the 5th. Popped up into right field. Wentz waves everyone off, as that will be the second out of the inning. That'll set up Morgan Mack. Oh, 0-2 count. Curveball outside, 1-2. Ooh, slider just on the outside corner for strike 3. We go to the top of the 6th. 8-9-1 up for the Lumberjacks. Grounder low makes it the strike 3. Inside pitch, 0-1 count. Parmigiano hits it right to Mac for the second out of the inning. That's up Adele Gordon. Not having a good day at the plate. Oh, for 3 tonight.
That's inside. There's a swing.
And the shortstop makes a dive, even though I think a jump would have been more appropriate there. That'll set up Colombo 2 for 3 tonight with the home run and double. And he'll hit right to Mac, and what a very quick turn of events for the third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th as the Retrievers, top of the order, will come up. Palacios locked in on the mound. ERA pretty high, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. Also a fairly low strikeout count, I think. Only 13 here, as he's going to give up a single up the middle for 1 out. Cassie Correa up to bat. Oh, 0-2 count.
That's inside.
Inside pitch, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Catchers are swinging on the cutter for the second out of the inning. Foul ball, 1-2 count. And that'll be caught there for the third out of the innings. We go to the top of the 7th, 3-4-5 up for the Lumberjacks, as Jesse Frigate will come to bat. It's pitch, not bat.
That's a swing. Ball, that's low.
1-2 count.
That's foul. Pitch hard.
Check swings, 2-2. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Rodney Wentz up to bat. pipes one into foul territory. And he hits it on the mark this time, as that's going to be another home run here for the Lumberjacks. Solo shot off the rock in center field. About a 443 for Wentz's 7th home run of the half. Kind of approaching sim territory here. Think I might let the 7th inning play out for the Retrievers. And then unless there's any objections, might just sim these last 2 innings.
Pitch high.
And check swing for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-6-7 up for the Retrievers. Catcher picks it up for the 1st out of the inning. Grounder White to Wyatt for the 2nd out of the inning. Also, Grant Gilmore 1 for 2 with a double. That'll go right to Wyatt for the 3rd out of the inning. I guess we can watch. No, I think we can sim. Yeah, 7-0. Alright, yep, I think I will just sim here. Yep. Final score 8-0. Lumberjacks get another win. Will that clinch the division? Yes it does. Lumberjacks win the Legends. From that victory, as we go into... Oh, I have to proceed. Yep. All right, so let me just see what. So Bombers, it'll be. Let me just read this So KOC for game versus Diamond Jacks. O'Connor, all right. I'm not gonna do any sub here. I just want to see. Okay, so Gardner was available. I have no clue why. Either way, this is Connor. Yeah, honestly, this is must win for both teams here. I know Whitney's around, so I'll give. Let me just see if he wants to do any. I think we're fine to play ball here. Damn, Bonnie Corvette rattled at the plate. Let me just double check here. So Connor, yep, number 3 for the game versus Diamond Jacks. All right. And Houston 0-0-0, so I think then we are good to go. All right, let's do this. Suggest. Well, I didn't. Let me see. I didn't get anything from Whitney to do a suggestion. Yeah, because unless someone tells me that they want the lineup to be just as suggested, then I don't know. And then if I don't see anything from Whitney, I just leave the lineup as is. But either way, both teams here, Bombers and Diamond Jacks, especially Bombers, need this win here. And that's a missile. It's high, it's far, and it's gone. Bombers get the party started early here. Solo shot, 422 for Cervantes, 6th home run of the half. And that's going back, same position, and it's so close to being gone, but just not quite. Almost back-to-back solos, but that'll give Francis Hebert a chance here. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Grounder to Tang for the second out of the inning. Sets up Carter Lopez. Two count. Grounder right to Bugby, and that will end the inning. So Bombers strike first with the solo shot in the first. 1-2-3 up for the Diamond Jacks.
Ball inside.
That's up Abel Tang. Dropped into foul territory. 1-0. 0-1 count. 0-2 now. Grounder right to Hebert for the still 0-2 count. And that's now strike 3, as that's going to be the second out of the inning. Tim Ruiz locked in. First pitch Slayer. Do not throw a strike here, KOC. He does, and it pays off. 0-1 count. Ooh, on the outside edge for strike 3 as we go to the top of the second. 6, 7, 8 up for the Bombers.
No, outside.
3-2 count. And that's going to be a walk. So Bombers get a leadoff runner. Sets up Nettle Duncan. Duncan pops up to the catcher for the first out of the inning. Tatum McMahon, the rookie, up to bat. 2-1 count. Swings low, 2-2. Grounder right to Sexton. Bugby just can't make the throw in time. Makes it 2 outs for Chill Radical, the 9-hitter. So they'll be caught for the third out of the innings. We go to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, 6 up to bat. McMahon will make the grab off the first pitch swing for the first out of the inning. O'Connor takes another swing at it. Left fielder doesn't make a dive. That left fielder definitely could have made a play on that one, but chooses to stay in front of it instead. That'll be popped up to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. That'll set up Milani Platoon. Missile into center field. Radical will catch for the third out of the inning. So no one scores. We go to the top of the third. Top of the order for the Bombers. Tough dive from the shortstop, as that's going to be safe. Marco Cervantes up to bat. Rips it right to Tang for the first out of the inning. And that looks like it will end the inning on a double play. So we go to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 up to bat. pops up, and that will be caught for the first out of the inning. Finally, Corvette rattle at the plate, hitting 189, a home run, and 7 RBIs. I'll set up Aurora Sexton, 0 for 1. Giebert throws to first for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. Heart of the order for the Bombers, 4, 5, 6 up next. They'll be thrown to first for, or caught in left field for the first out of the inning. Grounder to Corvette, as that will be caught by Houston for the second out of the inning. That'll set up Danita Lewis with the walk. And she rips it into the third deck here at Tiger. Bounces off for those. That's going to be a solo shot, make it a 2-0 game. Her third home run of the half and her 10th RBI of the season. Just foul for a 1-2 count. Grounder right to Chase, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for the third out of the innings. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 2, 3, 4 up to bat. Caught by Marsh for the first out of the inning. Oh, 2 count. Grounder right to Lewis, as that's going to be the second out of the inning. Dragoon Chuffchester hit a home run earlier against the High Rollers. Guess he's gonna find himself in a quick 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for the third out of the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, 8-9-1 up for the Bombers. Missile right to Bugby for the first out of the inning. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll set up Fowler Marsh, 1 for 2 with the single. That's gonna go over the shortstop's head. That's gonna go to the wall, as that will be a 2-out double for the Bombers. Sets up Marco Cervantes, 1 for 2 tonight with the home run earlier. Hits it with some oomph, but that's going to be right to platoon for the third out of the inning. So nobody scores. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Play called by Bugby. KOC locked in on the mound. 2.52 ERA, .88 WHIP as he gets another out here. So we go to the top of the sixth. 3-4-5 up for the Bombers. Grounder right to Corvette for the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss, full count. And that'll be a 1-out single for the Bombers. Carter Lopez up to bat, 0 for 2. And he gets a rare hit, as that will be runners on first and second, 1 out. Then Nate Lewis, RBI hero now activated, had the home run earlier for the Bombers, as Victor Hamilton will be on the mound now. She hits it softly, and that's going to be just 1 out. Yeah, Kawashi, I think the Cyclones have been, because I was looking at the standings earlier. They're 18 and 12. Oh yeah, no, definitely. I agree. We'll just wait for his call, but that's gonna be a swing and a miss to end the inning. But just looking at their record, 18-12, I can't imagine with how things are shaking up how they could still miss the playoffs. Unicorns, I wouldn't know based on their record. I know they were a little further down the standings, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for O'Connor. Aurora Sexton up 0 for 2. Has a lot of hits, hitting .480 on the season. Check swing at the slider, 2-1 count. 2-2. Gets caught looking low for strike 3. Another strikeout as we go to the top of the 7th. Bottom of the order, 8, 9, and 1 up for the Bombers. McMahon hits it high, it's far, and it's gone. Solo shot into right field gives the Bombers some insurance. 3-0 lead here for McMahon's second home run of the half. Chill Radical up.
That's outside.
2-2 count. Full count. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Set up Fowler Marsh, 2 for 3 with the single and double.
That ball's inside. There's a strike.
Bugby picks it up for the second out of the inning. Marco Cervantes up to bat. Tang with a dive, throws to first, not in time. Set up Liliana Neal. Victor Hamilton losing steam as the runner goes for second, as that's going to be safe. Runner in scoring position. Lots of speed out there, so a solid hit will give the Bombers another run here. That's hit with some oomph, as that's going to be at the wall for the third out of the inning. So Bombers score one as Diamond Jacks get their 2-3-4 up. Swing and a miss. Tim Marie's up to bat. That will drop. Foul ball, 0-2 count. Hits it right to Radical for the second out of the inning. Yeah, I feel like the scheduling is gonna get a little weird here towards the end, because we had both the Bombers and Diamond Jacks already played today. They're playing their second match here. And that's a low grounder. That will be a 2-out single for the Diamond Jacks. Their first hit in what seems like forever. As they get another one here, and just like that, tying run at the plate for the Diamond Jacks. Sets up Luther Bugby 0 for 2. That's going to the walls, going to bounce off it. Left fielder can't make the grab, but that will give the Diamond Jacks a run, making it a 3-1 game, tying run at first. Three-one count. Full count now. Runner's gonna steal. Runner steals again. Another foul ball. Platoon battling at the plate, and that's gonna be a walk. Bases loaded here for the Diamond Jacks. Sets up Jesus Chase 0 for 2 tonight. 1-2 count. Chase battling here with O'Connor. Swing and a miss. Diamond Jacks only score one with the opportunity as we go to the top of the 8th. 4-5-6 up for the Bombers. The Bombers, I think, should have at least 1 or 2 usable relief pitchers, because I know they didn't use as many as the Astros. So if O'Connor could get like 1 more inning of work. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Victor Hamilton's stats dropping dangerously low here. Bombers looking to take advantage.
Ball inside.
Full count now. Missile into the outfield, all the way to the wall. Right fielder makes the throw to second. Oh, that could be a costly drop ball with Donita Lewis, the RBI hero, up to bat. Fawn Hackett taking over. And she first pitch swings at the wall, bounces off for a much needed RBI for the Bombers. Makes it a 4-1 game. And that will end the inning, but the Bombers take a run back. Make it 4-1, 9-1-2 up for the Bombers. So drop third strike, but that will be the first out of the inning. And the Diamond Jacks take that run back with a solo shot into center field. Make it a 4-2 game, 434, as that will be Sexton's second home run of the half. And that will set up the tying runner at the plate for the Bombers. O'Connor already passed 100 here, as that will do it for his pitched himself a strong game, much needed for the Bombers. And now he'll hope offside here can take over. And he's gonna give up the hit, so tying run on first here, 1 out. Pops up, but that will go right to Radical for the second out of the inning. That's up Wednesday Hiker 2 for 3 tonight, as Kaua Norris will be at the plate. Grounder right to second. Duncan throws to first for the third out of the inning. So Diamond Jacks get their own run to keep pace with the Bombers as we go to the top of the ninth. 8-9-1 due up. Grounder right to Corvette for the first out of the inning. Grounder right to Tang for the second out of the inning. That's up Fowler Marsh 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Bombers just looking for any insurance runs they can get here as they make a stand in the bottom ninth. And they won't get that here as we go 6, 7, 8 up for the Diamond Jacks. Bombers hanging onto their season with dear life here. As that'll be Grounder right to Lewis for the first out of the inning. That'll set up Milani Platoon 0 for 2 with the walk. And that'll be another out. Duncan makes a key grab for the second out of the inning. That'll set up Jesus Chase 0 for 3 tonight. Ooh, check swing outside 2-2. rips it into left field. Cervantes misses the play, but is able to pick it up with the tying run up to bat. Bonnie Corvette, the last batter you want to see on this team at the plate. 0-2 count. Spikes it down low, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Bombers get a crucial win here. Final score 4-2. Bombers needed this win to stay alive in the post-season race, and they do so here. KOC carries the team on his back, managing to go 7 1/3 innings, allowing the Bombers bullpen to get some much-needed rest here. And it'll be a sweep here at the top. Lewis, O'Connor, and Cervantes are your players of the game. Let's take a look at the league leaders here. Rosie Reese and Alberto Carr of the Moonshots leading the way. Got some pictures behind them from the Dragons. Got Cervantes, Alberto Carr. Yeah, 1.048 slugging, 1.575 OPS with 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. Just an absolute machine for the Moonshots. Alberto Carr, the first to 10 home runs this half. Also is leading with 26 RBIs.
We're gonna protect your junk no matter what.
Yeah, some crazy slugging, 1.575, almost a full 10th ahead of in second place.
All over the road, making it as slippery as avoid the sludge fest. Hopefully they can scoop it back into the truck and get it canned up.
Corvette leading the way with 24 strikeouts. Cecilia Kent of the Express leading with the most stolen bases, followed by Nellie Barker, who's been caught the most. Knights March leading the way with 4 wins, but Rosie Reese is leading with a .31 ERA. Very impressive. Ernesto Yurt doing a great job on the mound as well. Kerwin Bates with that 15.28 strikeout per 9. Let's take a look at who's playing in the next set of games. Oh wait, I think let me see. I need to this game. This is one that we said we would sim. I think I'm gonna leave both teams as they are. Let's just check the picture. 0-0-0, alright. Luis, I might just hold off here because it was kind of a last minute decision. Yeah, I'll just hold off. I'm not gonna do any sim right now. Especially since it looks like the Sonics lineup needs some touch there. And I haven't received anything. Monstars eliminated with a loss. Okay, so that's... This might be a sim, or not sim, a game that we would watch. Let's just see the schedule either way. Quacks, Bombers, Liberty, Retrievers, Moonshots, Areas, Serpents, Unicorns, there we go. So you have Monstar Sonics, that's a maybe. Stingers, Volts, I imagine we play that. Lumberjacks Express, that's one that we can sim, I think. Express eliminated. Lumberjacks have locked up the division, so it's either first or second seed for them. Dragons, Moonshots, that's gonna be a must watch. Express aren't eliminated? I thought they already were on the chopping block.
Want to grow your investments? Well,
But yeah, Dragon Moonshot definitely will be playing that one.
Trustee Futures Bank. National Financial Regulation Certification pending.
Come on down, see
Let's
the three
just
Ps
look ahead.
Colonial
Skulls
Plaza
of
tonight.
Rock,
The plaza,
Unicorns.
the parade, the platypi.
Skulls of Rock
Good
are
luck to
eliminated.
Dexter's
Unicorns.
almost duck thing.
This might be important for the Unicorns. Serpents, Astros. I think Astros are still hanging in for playoff spots, so I think this can. Yeah. This isn't what I'm saying right now. Isn't official. I'm just looking ahead, just kind of getting a gauge on what could be sim. Like Sonic's Area 51, that for sure is going to be important, since this game could very well decide the 6 seed, 5-6 seed. Dang, Wrongfield is playing a back-to-back here, 178 and 179. Look at that. And since 180 would end the day, give or take, these two, that could be back-to-back bomber schemes. But yep, I'll get the screenshot here, post it into the chat, and then we can decide collectively who plays what. Yeah, that's what I figured, but I didn't receive anything in terms of lineups for either team, and so I don't know if they're aware that we're simming today, since it was kind of a last minute call there. So I'll just leave it. It's only one game, doesn't really matter in the end. It's we'll still make a decision at some point. Alright, that's it for the stream. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend. Take care.